This is a glimpse of one of the residential areas in Israel, specifically Rishon LeZion, after Iran launched a retaliatory attack. Tensions in the Middle East have spiked again this morning following reports of a follow-up attack allegedly launched by Iran, striking the Tel Aviv area. Air raid warning sirens blared loudly across the city, waking residents with deep panic and anxiety. There has been no official confirmation regarding the exact targets or the extent of damage caused by this latest morning attack. However, initial reports from various sources mention several explosions heard at different locations in Tel Aviv, followed by plumes of smoke rising into the air. Emergency teams and Israeli security personnel are reported to have swiftly moved to the affected areas to conduct evacuations, firefighting, and damage assessments. Director of the Iranian Center for Strategic and International Studies, Amir al-Mousawi, claimed that one of Iran's missiles successfully hit a nuclear research facility in Tel Aviv, while other reports suggest that the Israeli Ministry of Military Affairs building was also targeted. Brigadier General Ahmad Fahidi, in an official statement on Iranian government television, affirmed that this operation will continue as long as necessary and described it as retribution for the blood of Iran's martyrs who fell in Israel's aggression. This counterattack is a response to Israel's military aggression on Friday, June 13, 2025, which targeted several cities in Iran, including the capital Tehran, killing key military figures and scientists. A senior IRGC advisor confirmed that this operation was carried out by the IRGC Aerospace Division in several systematically designed waves of attacks. Operation True Promise was launched just minutes after Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Sayyid Ali Khamenei delivered a firm statement. He said, "The evil and barbaric Zionist regime has made a grave mistake. The consequences will leave them paralyzed and powerless," Khamenei asserted. He ensured that Iran's armed forces will act decisively to defend the people and deliver a crushing blow to the enemy. "The great people of Iran can be certain that the armed forces will stand firm with them," he said. Meanwhile, in Iran, Israel launched airstrikes again on Saturday, June 14, 2025 in the early hours. Citing Iran International, Iran's air defenses in Isfahan attempted to shoot down Israeli projectiles that struck several areas, including Tehran. Several explosions were reported in the Hakimiyeh and Tehran Pars areas in eastern Tehran. Israel's airstrikes also targeted the airbase at Merabat Airport, Tehran, according to Iranian media citing Al Jazeera. The Fars news agency, managed by the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, confirmed that at least 2 projectiles hit the airport area. Fars also reported that the sound of explosions was heard in the Fardav area west of the airport. Iran began launching retaliatory attacks, deploying hundreds of missiles toward Israel. The official Iranian news agency IRNA reported that hundreds of ballistic missiles have been fired from Tehran to various parts of Israel just moments ago, with the launch of hundreds of ballistic missiles of various types toward occupied territories. Operation Firm Response to the brutal Zionist regime's attack has begun, reported the official Iranian news agency, IRNA, on Saturday morning. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps stated that dozens of targets in Israel, including military sites and airbases, were accurately struck by Tehran. In a separate statement, the IRG specified that the Israeli military bases they targeted were those used to initiate attacks against Iran, as well as Israeli weapons manufacturing sites. Israel attacked several areas of Iran on Friday, June 13 in the early hours, targeting nuclear facilities, nuclear weapons programs, ballistic missile armament programs, and Iranian nuclear scientists. Iran's main uranium enrichment facility in Natanz was also a repeated target of the attacks. The head of the International Atomic Energy Agency, Rafael Grossi, stated that there was radiological and chemical contamination due to the damage to the nuclear facility. Nevertheless, this radiation can be managed and has not spread. Israel's attack on Iran also killed several key Tehran officials. Khamenei has sworn to retaliate against Israel's attack. On the same day, Iran launched hundreds of drones toward Israel, though most were intercepted by Tel Aviv and Jordan. Now, Iran has begun raining down ballistic missiles on Israel.